welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. And tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Madden. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. Result is a first down.
Now Gregory to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Gregory will look to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Gregory. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Dances by him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now it is 4th season in the NFL.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They bring their punter out there now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now he'll take this and run. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And there goes a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Gregory. He completes it right side of the lane. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll take it inside the 25. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
On 1st down, Madden. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you
can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. From the 46, here's second down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Give him 30 yards there.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's White.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
That's the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Gregory. That's complete to White. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a first down.
They'll run on first down. Madden. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Gregory. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Gregory. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
3rd and 4.
3-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
No gain on the play. It's
On third down, he'll drop to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win-win for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard.
Back to throw here. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
Visitors 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gregory. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bennett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Gregory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
10 yards. And a 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Gregory to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Gregory will look to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Gregory. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. It's 2nd down and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gregory. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. And this one is right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flipping over to the other side, the offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Gregory. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Gregory. Over the middle, complete. That's Bennett. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. first down. Madden. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Gregory. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Up the middle they go. Madden fights through it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Gregory. This is caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert. Don't jump early and give them free yardage.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a pickup of 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
It's now 3rd and 9.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
I got him, on me.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's a quarterback sneak. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A nice little juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gregory. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He's got White here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for, Nate, at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 18.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards. yards officially. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He finds his man, complete. It's Bennett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
And a first down.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gregory. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Results in a first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Back to throw. Gregory. Quick hitch, complete. It's White. 3rd and 2.
Complete to number 89. It's a gain of 11.
Now a handoff up the middle. Madden. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than a partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's caught. This is White. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Gregory. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gregory. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
At the 47-yard line.
2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. That's White. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Fires quickly to White. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing to start the drive. Gregory. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Number 36. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Gregory. That's complete to White. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Madden. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again, so another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. Throwing to start the drive. Gregory. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Gregory. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gregory. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Now he's going to step up and run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw now on first down. Throw out wide is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Gregory to throw. To the sideline and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Gregory will look to throw it. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 4th down, Gregory. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for the home team here, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it's another week, another loss, as they fall now to 0-9. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.